Hello, it's Joelle and welcome to this video of stretches and exercises for knee pain. For this sequence, you may want to come close to a wall for a few balance exercises, and you'll also need a rolled towel or a blanket, so go ahead and grab one, set it right beside your mat, and we'll get started on our stomach, propping our right leg up with the towel right under the right knee. So feel free to shift around a little bit to find wherever it's most comfortable for you. You can bring the knee up further or further back, and you can stay up on the elbows, or you can make a little pillow with your hands and rest the forehead on top. Wherever you are, close the eyes, start to breathe deeply. If you're more comfortable without a towel, you can also just have the knee directly on the floor or on the mat. So because our knee isn't actually a muscle, it's a joint between our thigh bone, our shin bone, and our kneecap, what we really need to do when we're stretching and strengthening today is target muscles and tendons that surround the knee, so areas like our quadriceps, our hamstrings, IT band, hips, and adductors, which is what we're stretching right now. And if any of these areas are tight, it can cause instability in our hips and pelvis, and ultimately in our knees as well. So let's switch sides now. You can move the towel to the other side, place it just under the left knee now. So when neighboring joints like our hips or our ankles don't have enough mobility, that can result in the knees trying to take over to accommodate any shortcomings. Now, having said that, of course, some of us may be recovering from injuries. Knee injuries are unfortunately very common. So as we're practicing today, as always, please listen to your body. If something bothers your knee or any other part of your body, then just simply back off or feel free to skip one or two exercises. Just keep breathing here, settling in, thanking yourself for taking the time today. And we can start to come up. We're going to come to a seated position. So just take your time arriving there. And then we're going to brace the right knee between both hands. We're going to start turning the shin bone in and out. So just go at your own pace here. Our knee is a hinge joint, so we tend to think of it as just going forwards and back, but actually a lot of injuries or tension can happen when the knee is twisted in a direction it's not used to. So this exercise is great for working on range of motion. And now we can bring the right arm underneath the knee to grab the left elbow, bring the left hand to the right knee, and we'll just take some ankle circles in one direction, strengthening one of those neighboring joints I mentioned, which should ultimately help support the knee and move in a healthier way. And you can change directions when you're ready. And then you can set that foot down. We're just going to switch sides. So again, bracing the knee with both hands so that it doesn't move. It's just the shin bone that's turning in and then turning out a couple of times. And after that, we can bring our left arm underneath to grab hold of the opposite elbow, hold the knee with the right hand, and take those ankle circles. And the reason, by the way, that we're twisted into this kind of pretzel shape here is to really keep the focus on the ankle. So isolating that movement just to make sure that no other joints are taking over. You can change directions here. So that's really what we're trying to prevent, is joints taking over when they don't need to or shouldn't. Great job. So now we're going to bring the legs in front of the body and we're going to place that towel directly underneath the right knee. And then I'd like you to tense up your entire right leg, especially the quadriceps, to press the towel down through the floor. Hold here for a couple of seconds and then relax. We're going to do that 3 more times. So tense the entire leg, push the towel down through the floor, hold here, and release. 2 more. We're driving the towel down as if we wanted to squash it as small as it could possibly go here. And you can release. And the last one here again, press it down, squeeze everything, tense it up. And let that go. Good move to strengthen the quadriceps. Great job. So we're going to move the towel over. And we'll be doing this again 4 times on this side. So we're going to place our hands next to us or behind us. Tense the left leg. Hold it, driving that towel down. And then we can release, and we'll take a couple more here. So again, squeezing all the muscles of that left leg, strengthening that quadriceps. And release, just 2 more here. Squeezing, feel yourself getting stronger here. Hold, hold, hold as tight as you can. And let it go. And just 1 more. We know the drill by now. We're tensing, we're pressing down. We're continuing to breathe. And then we release. Wonderful. Good job. So we can move the towel off to the side. And we're just going to lean back a little bit, coming onto our elbows now behind us, flexing both feet. We're going to lift the right leg up, keep it straight, and just hold here for a few seconds. Hold, 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 keeping it tense again. And set it down and just switch sides. Lift the left leg up, keep it straight, push through that left heel. And set it down. And 3 more sets. So lift the right leg, squeeze that quadriceps, keep it active. And set it down, left leg comes up, holding here. Keep the core engaged too. This is a full body exercise. Right side. See if you can lift maybe a tiny bit higher this time. And set it down, left side again, maybe an inch or 2 higher than the last one. And just 1 more on each side. So the right leg goes up, we're pushing through that heel. Imagine making the leg longer. And the last one on the left side now. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And set that leg down. Wonderful. And we're going to come to standing now. So arrive there any way you'd like. You can hold onto the wall with 1 hand if you'd like. Step the right foot back about a foot behind the left, coming up to the ball of the foot. And keeping both legs straight, we'll lean the upper body forwards, and then come back up. So you can, like I said, keep 1 hand on the wall, or maybe bring both hands to the hips for a little bit of an extra challenge. And we're just doing 4 of these moves here. This is called a good morning, probably because it definitely wakes you up. I'm sure you're feeling this. I always do. And then we'll just switch sides. So the left leg steps back, coming up onto the ball of that foot. And again, 4 good mornings here. So going down, keeping the back straight, coming back up. You can see I'm holding onto the wall here, dragging my fingertips up and down, which helps with balance. Keeping both legs straight, working the hamstring here and the quadriceps. And the last one down, maybe going a little bit further. And coming back up. Really good. We've just got 1 more standing exercise. So bring your towel just behind the right foot. And then we're actually going to step the top of the right foot on top of the towel. So again, you might hold onto a wall here. And we'll take some split squats. So we're going to bend both legs at the same time to come down. And then squeeze the glutes to press back up. Take a few more here at your own pace. And again, see if every time you can squat maybe just a ½ an inch lower. See if you can squat low enough to stretch through the calf and the Achilles tendon of the front leg. And I'll also link to my 10-minute video for calves and another one for foot pain, both of which might help you if knee pain is a constant struggle for you. Great job. We're almost done on this side. And then we can switch sides. Shake it out a little bit. Shift that towel over if you'd like. Step the left foot directly in front of it. Take hold of the wall if you'd like, or both hands on the hips. place the top of the left foot now behind you on top of the towel. And again, we'll take those split squats. So it's both knees bending here as we come down and go back up. Keep going. Keep breathing. Focus on one specific point to help with balance. And I'd also like to thank Larry Sai, who commented on one of my hip pain sequences asking for a video on knees. So Larry, I hope that this helps. And for anyone else who'd like to suggest future sequences, please do leave me a comment below. I'd be very happy to help out if I can. Very good. So you can really shake that out, and we're just going to come back to the floor to finish up here. You can set the towel aside for now, and we're going to come onto our backs this time. And once you're there, bring the right knee towards the chest, but not too far, just about 90 degrees. Hold on behind the thigh and just start moving the leg left and right. Let the leg be limp here. And then bring the leg back to center, and we're going to press the thigh away from the chest. So as if you were trying to break free of your hand. So press and resist. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze here. Holding for a few moments. And then release that tension. Pull the knee in a little bit closer to the chest, and again, sway it side to side a couple of times. Beautifully done. And you can extend that right leg, and we'll do the same on the left. So the left leg comes to about 90 degrees in towards the chest. Hold on, move it from side to side with both hands. And then again, we're going to bring it to center and resist against our own hands. So break free of that grip. Really press the leg away from the body. Work hard here. Holding. And then exhale out. Bring the knee in towards the chest and just sway it again a couple of times. And if you found this sequence helpful, you can do it every day. I hope you'll leave me a comment or a like and subscribe for future videos. And for our last exercise now, you can take that towel, place it between the inner thighs, squeeze it tightly, activate the adductors, the hips, the glutes, press the feet into the floor to lift the hips up. Some of you already know how much I love bridges for pain, not just knee pain, but in the low back or pain in the hips. There are a few things in life that a good bridge pose won't help out with. And I really hope that this sequence did help you today. Again, do subscribe to my channel, free videos every Monday and Thursday. And next Monday will be a video on upper back pain to go with the one on lower back pain from a couple of weeks back. Keep squeezing here, lift the hips. Couple more seconds. And then you can start to roll down. And I hope this helped you today. Thank you for joining me. And I hope to see you soon. Namaste.